Hey guys, this is Rashina, and today I want to take a break from sharing with you about my YouTube journey. I want to share with you something I was thinking about today. I was thinking about situations that I went through and some experiences that I had, and I was like, I wish I would have known some of the things that I know today then. So I thought that would be a great topic, a great thing for me to share with you today. 5 things that I wish I would have known then that I know now. So let's jump in. Number one, I wish I would have known or put more emphasis that of seeking the validation of God versus the validation of people. I feel like spent a lot of time seeking the validation of people over God. I would back then adjust my personality or adjust the things that I wanted to do or wanted to say based upon the approval of people, and trying to make them happy versus, just being who I am. So, as I grew spiritually, God, He helped me to let go of that because that can become exhausting and confusing, and it's just a burden to constantly have to change and to adapt to meet the needs of the people around you versus just being who God created you to be. So I wish I would have adapted that principle earlier in my life. So number two is I wish I would have explored my creative side more. My personality is I'm a planner. I like structure. I don't like chaos. I like things like, to be very orderly. And so when I was choosing my career, I chose accounting because it was very structured. I felt like, okay, this is going to make me happy because it's very structured. So I chose a career that matched my personality, but did not match my passion. And don't get me wrong, my career has been rewarding. However, as I've been going through my career, now as I have aged more, I'm wanting something that provides a little bit more fulfillment. I want something that really that I am happy about doing and passionate about doing, and not just capable to do. So, if I could share anything with you, look at your creativity. Look at the things that you are passionate about, and nurture that side of you. Because over time, a job still remains a job, but your passion is what ignites you. Your passion is what drives you to want to do it when you feel like it and when you don't feel like it. So I wish I just would have explored that side of myself a little bit more. So number three, my number three is about friendship. It's twofold thing. Is that number one, friendship isn't just people who like the same thing you like, and then also about choosing, who your inner core is. Number one, but back to the first part of that, friendship isn't just about people choose liking the things that you like. So naturally we gravitate towards people who are like us, who like the same things we like, who like to go to the same places we like to go to, who just are in agreement and alignment to most of the things that we like to do or like to say, like I said. But a friend isn't someone that is just agreeable. A friend is someone that is accountable towards you, that challenges you, that tells you when you're wrong, that sacrifice for you, that loveth at all times. So a friend has to have more than just things in common. They should have integrity. There should be some meat and substance to friendship. And I guess I really didn't ever think about, or I say never, but I didn't always consider, especially younger growing up, the substance of a person, and determining if that person was a friend or not. We easily assign the role and the title friend to people, but not everyone is a friend. Not everyone will sacrifice, show up, be accountable, and really have impact in your life. Um, especially today, because today everybody wants to be a friend on Facebook. Everybody wants to be a friend on Instagram, but those not every Instagram or Facebook friend shows up. Not every Instagram friend or Facebook friend will be there with you in times of hardship. So just evaluate, really the person that you call friend. Does it align with what the Bible calls friend? Like again, the Bible says that a friend loveth at all times. All right, so the next thing about friendship, though, is about the inner circle part. And this is something big to me, and that I wish I would have really adopted earlier in life, is that I wish I would have sought out people to be a part of my inner circle that really brought value and wisdom. People who knew more than me, people who have been, who are, I guess, who have already gone to the places I want to go to, who have experienced the things I want to experience, seeking out people like that, because those kind of people are what are really going to provide the wisdom and the insight for me to get to the level that I want to be at. So for example, just to give you an example of what I mean. So if I wanted to be a millionaire, would I surround myself with millionaires or people who were not millionaires? You would surround yourself with millionaires. I hope you would say that, because they already have what you're looking for. So you want to know, how did you do it? What experiences did you have? How can I learn from you? That's the way that you should align your inner circle. People who challenge you, people who push you, people who've already done it, people who've already been there, people who've already gotten it. Seek out those people, because those people will be able to help you and mentor you to get to the place where you want to go. All right, the next thing that I wish I would have learned was to really not suppress who I am. And that goes back to the validation a little bit. But I just want to tell you that for this one, that wherever you go, wherever you do, show up as you, fully you. Be authentic. Honor what God created. God created you different, special, unique. Embrace all of that. Embrace all of your specialness, your uniqueness, and show up at every table, at every meeting, at every opportunity as you. Because I'm telling you what, no one else can outbeat you being you. No one else. So just be you and let that be enough. You will naturally gravitate to the people who you can help, who you can impact, and who appreciate you for you. All right. My next one this is my big one. Oh my goodness. My big one. So boundaries are essential. Oh my gosh. They are essential. I think that I wish I would have known to really honor my own boundaries, and to be comfortable expressing them, comfortable holding people accountable to them, because people treat you as you teach them to treat you. And if you don't tell people where your boundaries are, they keep invading all over the place because they don't know. So you have to honor your boundaries and honor those lines that you have. And it's not a bad thing to have boundaries. It's a good thing. It's healthy. It's healthy. In relationships, people typically tell you, I've noticed that other people don't mind telling you, hey, I don't like this, or I don't like that, or, or this is the way I want you to approach me, speak to me, or whatever. People don't mind sharing that. But I found that I was more concerned about sharing that part of myself with other people. And I felt like it was like maybe confrontational to do that. But it's really not. People who love you, care for you, respect you, um, will understand your boundaries and will respect your boundaries. Um, and just know too, as you grow and as you age, it's okay to adjust those boundaries. They may be in one place today, but then as you grow and experience things, you may have to adjust those boundaries. Um, so when you're doing that, though, just be okay with what the Bible says, letting your yes be yes and your no be no, because that's part of setting your boundaries. People respecting what you say, people respecting that this is a limit for me, and I'm going to communicate that to you, and that you're not wishy-washy in what you're saying that you will receive and what you will not receive. Don't be wishy-washy in that. Just like the Bible says, let your yes be yes and your no be no, and that's it. People will understand it, people will respect it, as long as you understand it and you respect it. So I wish that I would have been more okay growing up, or going through as I, was going through my journey, being comfortable with setting my boundaries, making people aware of them, holding people accountable to them, and not being concerned if they agree with them, because you're not looking for agreement when you set your boundaries. You're looking for respect of them. So, and that goes back to the validation thing I was talking about earlier. Me wanting your approval and hoping that you like me based upon the things that I say or do. And so, as you age, and I'm telling you now, as I have aged, that is not on the forefront of my mind. People who love me, care for me, will respect my boundaries as I respect theirs. So I hope that these things will help you, and I hope that you found it valuable, and I hope that that you can say, you know what, now that I know this, maybe I'll do something different.